Mitch has told me so much about you, and just finally here we are. We're here, and I guess it.
I'm sorry?
What?
Rid of Me is kind of a combination of a horror movie and a sweet comedy.
A comedy of embarrassments.
There's some really uncomfortable moments, and I hope that people cringe.
This is like a twisted adult version of a John Hughes movie.
Katie O'Grady plays Maris, who's very awkward but really loves her husband.
Maris meets Mitch's friends from high school who are all married to each other. Very strong clique. Their way is the best way.
This story was inspired by going with my ex-wife to her old high school friends' houses for dinner parties. And I would often find myself standing in the corner playing with a dog.
I can't think of anything to say to them.
The first half of the film feels like a horror film. And then there's a shift.
The movie's very distinctly set in two parts.
Suddenly we're in a comedy, almost like a music video.
The candy store is so bright and colors not found in nature. It's just a great contrast to where we have been and a great sort of doorway into where we're going.
You need to go out.
Trudy thrusts Maris into this life of partying and doing drugs and drinking and having sex with people that she's never met before.
We're just coming out of a coffin with Maris and kind of waking up with her.
You are disgusting. Shame on you and your filthy mouth.
My character, Dawn, is slightly racist, although it's pretty well under control. She doesn't like people, and yet she is in a customer service position.
My character Maris does something in the first scene that I have never seen on television, film, radio.
You know what you did. Everyone knows what you did.
Something quite shocking and jarring happens in the beginning of the film.
It's disturbing.
It's foul,
You're disgusting. Quiet, Dawn.
but no matter how you feel about it, it's exciting and it's different.
What you did was sick. You're lucky we don't press charges.
She does pretty much the most horrible thing that you could do to somebody in a grocery store.
It's one of the raddest things I've ever seen and one of the most disgusting. James Westby has an uncanny ability to do those two things at the same time.
You don't know what's coming.
Katie O'Grady's got the perfect face for the movies and embodies awkwardness so well.
I loved playing Maris. She was so well drawn on paper.
She goes from timid, mousy homemaker to pseudo-punk rock heathen.
Because Maris and I are physically very different, and this character I worked outside in.
It was really fun to watch that transformation. Through the store, and we'll probably be back over there. Okay, and grabbing stuff. All right, can I have you ladies look up at the licorice? And try to hold rock solid like that for just a moment.
I love shooting films guerrilla style. It's a whole different art form.
A certain style developed with this movie that I like a lot.
It was like playing. I felt like I was a little kid at recess.
If something came up, we would just film it.
And that made it so fun to just find little adventures in moments.
Nothing's better than when James laughs behind the camera or stifles a laugh. Nothing feels better.
Rid of Me certainly started out as one thing and became another, and that's what's exciting about making movies is seeing where it ends up and figuring out what it is as the process continues.